Hey everybody, it's Brian Hill, president of Imperium Data, and we're back here with Dr. Charles Harris of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Charles, thanks for joining me here today.
Thanks for having me.
Throughout the course of Imperium, we believe that creating culture has been able to drive us forward over the last 8 years, and without that culture, we haven't been able to achieve some of the things that we've done today. I also know it's been incredibly important with some of the customers and IT departments of creating business outcomes and how important that culture can be. Charles, how have you created that IT business culture within the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
So when I came on the Buccaneers, one of the biggest things I wanted to focus on was innovation and the opportunity to get my internal staff to function with the thought process of how can we make the organization better? How can we make the Buccaneers better from a technology standpoint? I think that really starts internally with the small group that I have, right? Is instilling in each one of them the opportunity to innovate, instilling in each one of them that fear is not a consideration behind the work that you do, and being able to really focus in on driving those opportunities, win or loss, right? And I think that becomes something that becomes very contagious throughout the organization, because if my group, whether it's through our network, whether it's through solutions development, whether it's through game day performance, if we can be innovative without the consideration of worrying about the positives or the negatives of it, but really be intentional on what we do, I think that success starts to branch out and starts to become something that others see the opportunity for innovation, and it becomes something that's quite contagious throughout the organization.
Ultimately, it helps win games.
Yes.
From the back end to the IT to the sales team, it is all one unit. And that's one thing that I've learned so much in our first year as a partner with the team, is that Baker's touchdown to Jalen last weekend doesn't happen without the team that's happening behind the scenes on a day in, day out basis. And Charles, what have you seen there? You've been to other clubs, you've talked to them. What specifically makes the Bucs unique in being able to create that experience as a full team?
I think what we do is we bring a level of not only technological advancement, but also nostalgia to it, right?
Yeah.
The Buccaneers, we've been around since the 70s, and that's one of the things I love about the Bucs, is that there's a bit of a history there. And that history is kind of really rooted deep in Tampa, what they bring to Tampa. And what I want to continue to do is bring that level of advancement without doing away with what's been done in the past, but bring not only the older generation along, but the newer generation with all the advancements and the opportunities that come around. But I think for the Buccaneers, we function as a family institution, right? With our owners, the Glazers, who are our family as well, they bring that kind of atmosphere to the group. One of the things when I came on with the Bucs is I really love the fact of the people that I work with, and that's always an inviting thing to come in. Yes. And have folks that it's just some really good people that you work with on a daily basis, and it kind of brings a little energy to that on a daily basis.
I think that's been one of my favorite parts about partnering with the team and aligning our two cultures together. Very excited for this weekend. Charles, thank you very much for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Go Bucs!